The Green vote is getting stronger as each day passes, but one thing I am hearing at the door is people are concerned about vote splitting. Now, I understand people are worried about Harper getting another term, but the fact is, vote splitting is a myth, and it's a myth that needs to be busted. Now, here are 3 reasons why you shouldn't be concerned about vote splitting when you vote Green. Number 1. In Canada, we've elected Greens to all levels of government, and one thing that each of these election wins have in common is we've grown the vote. That means we didn't steal these votes from other parties. No, we created new voters. These are people who have grown disillusioned and disheartened by the games the other parties play, and they wouldn't have voted unless there was a Green option. Number 2. That said, not everyone who votes Green is a new voter. Some of the votes we earn have come from other parties. Now, the myth of vote splitting relies on one flawed belief, that Green voters would vote en masse for one other party if they didn't vote for us, and it is this that would tip the scales towards a Harper win. But the reality is, we get our support from across the political spectrum and from all 3 traditional old-school parties. This means our votes would be spread throughout the race and not necessarily give one party an advantage over another. So after seeing this, how could you even consider vote splitting as a concern?
Well, I don't accept the premise of that question.
Really? Okay, number 3. The vast majority of the ridings in Canada are not even considered swing ridings. Even if vote splitting was a reality, which it isn't, it wouldn't matter. Take my riding as an example. In Toronto Danforth, Stephen Harper is about as popular as gonorrhea. Right now, the Conservatives are polling at 7%. There is nothing they could do, I could do, or you could do that would result in a Conservative win. And we're not alone. There are many, many ridings across Canada in the same boat. So don't let the other parties that are desperate to steal away the Green vote, convince you otherwise. Vote splitting is a myth. So instead of voting for what you don't want, why not vote for what you do want? And if we all did this, we could get some pretty incredible things. Things like universal pharmacare, universal childcare, economic, social, and gender equality, and an environment we can all leave as a legacy to our children. So please share this video on Facebook and Twitter and help get the word out and make sure people have an option to vote Green in this election. My name is Tolley, and I'm the Green Party candidate in Toronto Danforth. We're fighting a strong campaign here with tremendous momentum on our side. I invite you to visit vote2015.ca to find out more about our riding, our campaign, and to watch more videos like this. Thanks for watching.